Greetings. And I'm glad you said it first. That's where the elephant in the room is going to come in, because you got to think only demons rebel against the divine source. If they were QHHT practitioners, they would have known that. So if we're stepping into the truth of working with the divine source light, coming into union with the divine source light, that would be any of these road shows talking about source. Why would they be working against it? Why would they be recruiting others in a destiny swap to work against the divine source light? It's that simple. That's their burden of proof that they have to prove now, because they've been talking about source. How disconnected from it are they? Simple enough. And I mean, when when you've got Reiki for entity removal, and you can spot the signs of it. And yeah, absolutely. You're talking, they want to rage bait you so you look a certain way. What? Why would demons be wanting to make the light that triggers them get angry? Are they trying to get even with the source? Are they trying to get even with the source light? Is that what they're trying to do? You gotta think. They have all these good intentions for you guys, right? The pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. There is nothing good about the intention of attracting these demons like a magnet just to trigger the fuck out of them and leave you behind with them. Simple enough. Simple. It's not my problem. It's not my circus, not my monkeys. You're the ones that listened to them. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about untrained people going up against someone that understands the assignment. It's simple enough. Simple enough. And I mean, as soon as I spot that ship, no, it's done. Did they come into union with the divine light? No, they worked against the divine light, correct? Right. So why would they possibly do that unless the light triggered their demons and the demons rebelled against source? It's source light. Pisces has ascended into divine union with source light. It's that simple. Let's do a starseed read, shall we? That's what it is. And I spot that shit a long time ago. And I've said it over and over again. That's why I changed the system up of letting the tarot reader go ahead and figure it out, because Dolores Cannon was spoon-fed for 23 years by the source. Did it take us 23 years? No. But these girls are only doing 30-minute to 1 hour reads. So once they say it, I don't argue anymore. No. You go talk to her. She said it. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's edification versus narcissistic triangulation. Simple enough. The narcissists triangulate against you. We've got this judge in our pocket, and he's got this doctor. Okay, great. I've got this energy reader. They're reading source energy light. We're divinely protected, and these people aren't. They keep getting blocked at every stop. Okay, that means they're demons working against the source. You have a Pisces who has ascended into divine light or source light union. We had a crown activation. We mastered our energy and ascended. I don't have to get robotic with that shit, but a lot of the times that's the only thing people understand. Because they're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result as triggered demons going against the source. Talking about the source this and the source that. Cool, why are they working against it? Why aren't they working with it? Because the light triggers their demons and they're disconnected from source and got you fooled? That's why that shit doesn't fool me. That's what it is. Simple enough. You take the QHHT classes, the course, you'll understand these things. You'll understand what it's like to work with source through another client. Source is within you all. But when you have people competing with the divine, blocking the divine, creating karma that you help clients remove, I help them stop that shit. So when I see people doing it to me, okay, well, and she just said it, that's what they're used to doing, is being able to make their victims look crazy. Okay, cool. Well, I know that the narcissist's last trick is to play the victim. They can't do that. I'm looking for that earth angel they tried to make a victim. Where's that ascended master? Where's that healer, that mystic, that INFJ mystic that ascended into the crown activation they're trying to sacrifice? I'm looking for that individual. So it is, they can't keep attacking that individual if I'm looking for them. Welcome to the Uno reversal card. It's my turn. This is simple enough. I spot that shit from outer space. Pisces, you have the bird's eye view on the situation. The Pisces sun, yes, the sun exposes everything. Okay, I can go with that. Are people going to like that? No, they want to be fake. They're pissed off because you're calling them out on their fakeness. They're talking to you about source and then working against the real thing. Make it make sense. Starseed read, shall we? God got us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. Ask it to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those that are readings for. Namaste. You got to remember, these demons are cunning as fuck. They're in touch. The devil is the father of lies. Okay, great. So we've got a Pisces that worked really, really, really hard to come into union with the divine white light, working with the Most High Creator through 40 documented death experiences. I think I've got the hang out of working with the source by now and knowing that everyone is on their own path. Everyone has their own purpose. But the minute someone starts working against the divine, only demons rebel against the divine. Doesn't matter who the person is, they're rebelling against the light. When I'm off this camera, they can't even see the light and still react the same way. Hell, it's even worse in person. They glitch out. when I drop that 12D shield I'm really getting results from this 12D shield. Yes, sweetheart, when I drop mine, people can't keep their applesauce on the shelf at Walmart. Think about that. My negative energy hitting their negative energy, because I have expanded my positive and my negative energy. I shield it to not only protect me from feeling their ick, but if they feel my ick, they short circuit. It's too powerful. It's expanded. Right? Is that the part? Is that what they're trying to poke the bear? Is that what Zen Zone was talking about? They're trying to rage bait. So I'm shielded. Does that shit still bother me? Absolutely. I'm clairsentient. I clearly feel their pain. And I know their outcome. When you know their outcome and they don't care. They don't care what the outcome is. They have an image to uphold. I don't give a shit about any of that. My image is your 5-star reviews. Simple enough. You are the image. You are the ones that did the work. Made the appointment, got the information, did the work. Whether or not you continued is none of my fucking business. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. What did we run into with some of the clients? They went out and tried to duplicate someone else's path. Okay, great. Now they're all getting karma. Shit's all in the cards. That's why we run into the problem of don't tell these people what you're doing, Pisces. They get stuck into this situation with energy that they don't understand. They don't understand it, but yet they try to explain it. And then they get caught up in karma and want to blame you for it. They want to blame you for what they did to you. Simple enough. What they put out goes back on them. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. It has nothing to do with me. And we know that's the argument. Oh, God, he's doing stuff to us with his Reiki. What, love's intent to help her heal? If love's intent to help her heal is wiping these people off of the planet, I wonder what love's intent to help her heal is doing to heal the planet. Make it make sense. Make that shit make sense. Oh, God, we got karma from love's intent to help her heal the planet. That's what it is. Cards in the upright? No. Cool, we'll flip it around. Simple enough. They're not starseeds. Simple enough. Or isn't there plenty of information out there about how they're trying to attach entities to starseeds so that they can control the narrative of their destiny and their path and that shit didn't work with one. There was one chosen one that shit did not work with. Simple enough. What worked on the Earth Angel last time didn't work this time. Pisces, how were you able to clear your energy last time? That same entity that they let talk through them, I talked to it. I talked it out of whatever fucking it had going on. It was scared to death. It doesn't want to be around me very long. Because people aren't protected. Simple enough. Simple. When you got readers talking about Pisces, everything they sent to you taught you, what do you think they're talking about? Simple enough. Simple enough. You're going to have large groups of people now completely losing their minds because they wanted to be, it's the curse of the shaman. They wanted to be shamans. They wanted to be shamanic healers, but can't even produce their own energy to heal or prove to the universe that they can. But yet they want to be healers. They want to copy that very, very sacred practice. Attack someone who already has a past life with information stored in the DNA. That's where all that DNA information, great, it's what it is. Confirmation. Simple enough. I hear they don't like Pisces spiritual protection. Mystic 9 said, do you see the angels around the sun? There ain't no way they're going to be able to touch that. Right? However, that energy has to go back somewhere. The energy that they keep, oh, we got to try this. We got to try this. They're just making it worse on themselves and everyone else. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. No energetic shielding. Imagine that. The energetic shield is upside down. Their intentions were not protected. We have to focus on the fact that they're not star seeds, starlights, whatever you want to call it, star energies. It triggers their demons. Our light triggers their demons. They want to dim our light or attach an entity to it so they can puppet us. And we're protected from that shit. Simple enough. Simple enough. I can't look at somebody that I'm Doug with a Sally coming out of my mouth. Okay, cool. I'm immediately going to think of Jay-Z Knight. That's what it is. Is her school still running? Yes. Is it deemed a cult with a demonic attachment to Jay-Z Knight? Yes. It's the battle between the light and the dark. They allow it. Okay, great. Fucking is no concern to me. Why is it in my energy? Did someone ascend into source light and now call their fucking bluff? Ooh, their inner vision was upside down. That's what we need to remember. Simple enough. I can only get 5-star reviews on Google. I don't believe in that shit. That's why I made myself the 6th. Not only am I an Upshotscott client, I'm also a client. What is the Hair Club for Men? Y'all remember that shit? Wasn't it? Not only am I the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client. Y'all remember that? That's just like that commercial's just fucking hit the like button. Tell me. Just let me know. Just say me if you remember the fucking Hair Club for Men. Glad I don't need that shit. I hear they were. I'm exploring trying to find this Messiah that they tried to take out. Were they really trying to take out a prophet for profit? That energy is still in the cards. How long do half-wit imbeciles allow that energy to continue going on, racking up karma? They don't care who they hurt. You're talking about very cunning. That's their goal, is to take as many people down with them as they can. Okay, great. That's why we're ascending out of that shit. Oh, we don't want any part of that. Simple enough. Everything just came out in the reverse. Think about that. Star seeds upside down. Were they really trying to sacrifice star seeds and earth angels and shit? Oh, God. What were their intentions? Their intentions weren't protected. This is the protection card. They don't like Pisces spiritual protection. Okay. Well, this is telling me that fucking all the energy that's coming here right now, stalking Pisces, isn't protected. We've called our protection back. Are you guys energetically shielding? That's what it is, because, I mean, all that evil eye, fucking, they say evil eyes go blind. Simple enough. I mean, if Jesus healed the blind, and we're dealing with Reiki, which is, the healing ability that Jesus possessed, but They didn't want to see the divine light reach success. The divine doesn't understand a joke. It gives you what you manifest. They didn't want to see it successful. They'll go blind. They wanted to cause you difficulty. They'll have difficulty. They wanted to affect your finances. Theirs will be affected. Simple enough. Positive or negatively. Simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. See that source light coming from the Christ heart consciousness chakra? Spin it up right where you can see. See those psychic cords? Right? It's like I'm sending energy out like a Tesla plasma ball right now. We keep having to do cord cutting rituals. Okay, cool. What does all that mean? Simple enough. Simple enough. Right? And when I hear that, they were doing everything they could to stop someone on a divine journey. Cool. Esoteric knowledge, occult knowledge, only demons rebel against the divine. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. What ends up happening when the real light shows up? It exposes the darkness. Oh, shit. We've been talking about our intuition and our connection to our higher self. Cool. Is your higher self of the light? We all have the same higher self. I know for a fact using jinn or these entities on a human being blocks them from the divine. They can't bust through. Okay, great. That's why we use Dolores Cannon's method to get the answers out of people. When I call in the higher self to a client, I channel that energy. Simple enough. I can tell you what I did all day long. I took classes from it and added to it what I already knew. Simple enough. Pisces, they thought you were dumb. No. They have no patience. My patience is what I've tried explaining the things that I know that are of a higher consciousness to a half-wit fucking imbecile who gets triggered and abuses their power. Spent 17 days with him just for him to be like, oh, you're right. Well, yeah, I'm 10 steps ahead of people, and it took 17 days for you to figure that out. Not only are you 10 steps behind Dr. Hot Spit on New Mexico, you're 17 days behind, buddy. Simple enough. Simple enough. No, now you've got everyone triggered, everyone getting group karma. Show me who's not. I agree with the readers that nobody is safe except the fucking Earth Angel that's protected by the source. Cool. So where's that Earth Angel? I'm looking for that Earth Angel. Didn't humans try to sacrifice an Earth Angel? Humans with demon attachments. Okay, cool. So that tells me a group of humans and a group of demons. Cool. Fuck it. So is that like the whole planet? Is that a planetary fucking group getting judgment karma? The planet's under judgment, isn't it? Oh, shit. Here we go. That's what it is. They've been left behind for a reason. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. It's weird. I can't do anything about that. Continue going. The meek shall inherit the earth. Cool. That has nothing to do with any of these people that went against the divine. There's nothing meek about that shit. There is only room for one monster on the new earth with you guys. How you doing? Fuck. Simple enough. Anyway. Yeah, and Pisces, you have to move in silence so this devil energy can't destroy what? The divine path? Let the divine handle that shit. I appreciate the advice, but it's what it is. We're seeing evidence of it all around us. Okay, great. Not around me. I have to go out and seek it. If I can seek it, you shall find. Namaste.